When it comes to Star Trek, oftentimes I find myself asking some really dumb questions, usually about the most silly things. A lot of the times, there are some basic things that I'm genuinely curious about, and sure, I could hound Taz about them and drive him up a wall, but I thought it would be fun to make a video instead about it, and maybe you all can answer some of my more silly questions I still have and ask about Star Trek. So today, I'm going to tell you all and ask 30-ish dumb questions I have and find myself oftentimes curious about the answers to. And who knows, maybe you all can answer some of them for me. So let's have some fun and dive in. First off, what's the laundry situation? How do they do laundry on a starship? Or do they just throw away their clothes and make new ones every day? And to that point, if they do laundry, how do they do it? In the next generation, they have a barber. So does that mean every starship has a barber on board? Otherwise, if not, who cuts their hair? And how do they maintain it and keep it so nice? Alright, what's the... how do I word this? Screw it, I'm gonna just ask it. What's the toilet paper situation like? Or is it just bidets all day? Because how does one wipe their butt? Adding to that question, what's the deal with bathrooms for different species? Is there special bathrooms for different species? And if so, who makes them? Does Data have an infinite power source? Or does he need to recharge daily? How does that work? And how can I get one if so for my phone? Is 10 Forward just a 24/7 bar? Does Guinan never sleep or take a day off? And if so, who takes over for her? Random crew members? Do people on DS9 have to pay rent? Like Quark's bar, for instance. Does he just get that place for free? Is there a space, or Federation Tinder, for meeting people? Or are they just stuck with the ones that are near them? Is there a space DMV? Because tons of people crash ships or shuttles all the time. Like, at what point do you lose your license to fly? Or is there even a license that you need to fly a ship? Or is it just whoever wants to fly one can? Does every starship have a counselor like Troy? If not, who do they go to for psychological stuff? Just their normal doctor? Furthermore to that question, how do they handle cabin fever? Is that even still a thing? I imagine it would be. Like, if you're stuck on a ship with the same people day in and day out doing the same routine over and over, you might go a little stir crazy. How exactly does Hoshi decipher alien languages simply by hearing them? I don't know about you, but I've heard different languages and sounds, and if they aren't drawing me a picture or pointing at what they are saying, I can't randomly translate that. I have no clue what they're talking about. She hears the sounds and puts them to words, and if she can just understand it by hearing it and break it down, by that logic, couldn't she talk to animals? Do people have the futuristic version of cell phones in Star Trek? How does texting work exactly? Or is it all through the communicator? Like, what if I don't want my private message read aloud on speaker for everyone? Adding to that, how exactly does mail work? Because if you think about it, in TNG for instance, there's like what, 800 plus people on the Enterprise? So what, the ship just holds all of their mail, messages, pictures, private conversations indefinitely? I imagine that would add up. So is there like a weekly purge of messages? And what if you want to save a private message from someone? Can you? Are you allowed to? And if that's the case, do people aboard even have any actual privacy? Ship computers seem to monitor everything, so does the computer just sift through and hold on to all your naughty conversations, pictures, and all other forms of spicy content that you receive or send? And what's to stop a senior crew member from, taking a little peek at it? Or some random person just asking for it? Is there protocols set for that? And if so, does that mean then security would get to look at them? Well, that would be awkward seeing them every day. Does the holodeck and holo programs come with terms of service? Or is it a use at your own risk sort of thing? Also, why isn't everyone addicted to holodecks? It's the perfect place. You can have, be, or do anything you want. You could indefinitely live in it. It can make food, water, and you could fully survive. I think we only ever saw one person addicted to it, and that was
Mr. Broccoli.
If everyone had access to the holodeck, there would be a lot of people addicted to it. Screw working, I'm staying in the holodeck. Is there even holidays still, like Christmas or like Diwali? What happens if another species also has a holiday on the same day? Wouldn't there be some scheduling conflicts? Is there space vets? If you have a pet and it needs medical aid, are the doctors always fully trained as vets? If that's the case, that means I wouldn't have to pay out the wazoo every time I bring my old grumpy gal into the vet. which would be pretty cool. And adding to that, holodecks can do anything, so why do you need a doctor on a ship at all? All you'd have to do is update the holodeck with whatever medical knowledge you needed, and that's that. And last point to the doctor thing, does that mean doctors are also dentists? It would make sense if they were. What's the entertainment situation like in Enterprise or the original series? Because I don't think there's a holodeck yet. So do they all just read books, play cards, get drunk, or play chess and checkers all day? Also, is there a Trek version of Netflix? Or TV shows at all for that matter? Is there a fashion designer for the Federation or Starfleet? Who designs all the uniforms and who the hell is constantly changing them so many freaking times? Who the hell is doing that? Please, just stop changing them. Is education completely free for everyone? Is there a social media in Star Trek? I hope not. What's the housing market like? Is housing completely free? Like, how does one go and get a beautiful property like these? And if it's free, can I just build anything I want on any piece of land? Does anyone even own the land itself? Or is it just a free-for-all? Is there space Ubers, like free travel for citizens that want to go to a different planet, or do a weekend bender on Risa? Can Starfleet officers just quit whenever they want? Or are they locked into contracts and commissions like regular military personnel? Is copyright law still even a thing? Can people just steal work and sell it to other species? If phasers can do this, why the hell don't they just always do that when there's multiple enemies? Please, someone answer this one. This one's really been bugging me for a while. Is immigration even a thing anymore? Can you just go live anywhere you want to? Not only on Earth, but anywhere in the Federation? Well, that's about all my dumb questions for the moment. I have a ton more of these kind of silly questions that I've been asking, but I think 30 is a good place to stop for now. And yes, I know it was a bit more than 30. So what did you think of these? Do you have any silly or dumb questions you want answered? If you do, leave them below, and in a future question video like this one, you may get your question featured or have your question answered by someone, like I'm hoping. I will add your own questions with a shout out, of course, to whoever asks them. I think that might be a lot of fun. So if you got them, ask them. I have a new series that I've been working on and workshopping that I think you will enjoy, that will be coming hopefully soon. But I thought a quick and fun video would be a good alternate to the longer form content that I've been mostly doing, as those take a lot more time usually. So if this is something you all like, then I definitely will do more of these type of videos. Short and sweet, light-hearted videos with all of our silly questions. And once again, thank you so much for the support and feedback for the videos that I've been making. I cannot say that enough. And of course, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss a single video that gets released. Thanks again for watching. See you all next time.
Ow, that really stings.
We having fun yet?